What's going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you. Anyway, just got finished dropping the kids off. Got a leaf job that I got to do today. It's kind of gloomy outside, but it's all good. Cloud coverage is all, you know, there's no sunshine, just cloud coverage. But anyway, I had got a suggestion by a lawn care provider that I should try to mulch up the leaves first, and then kind of remove them from the lawn. Mulch them up, get them mulched up first, like I'm actually cutting the grass. Just run over them right then and there. Mulch them up, and then, you know, blow everything out. Or how I would tackle it is, on some of my past videos now, I do leaf cleanups different depending on how much leaves are there, where I want to place my leaves, things like that. If you look at a couple of my videos of me removing leaves, I kind of blow everything out first, behind the flower beds, bushes, things like that. Get everything out, go around the trees and stuff like that to kind of blow everything out from the trees, around the trees, blow them kind of outward, away from the tree. And then I commence to cutting the yard, but I cut it at an angle where I'm pushing the leaves towards the curve. Then I go back towards the curve, push the leaves, then I go back around. If you look at some of my videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel. I got a couple of videos on there already of me doing a couple of leaf cleanups, removing leaves off the... See, my thing now is I want to remove the leaves off the grass, and then I'll take care of the leaves later as far as how I'm going to, you know, tackle them. So once I get the leaves off the grass, then I'll mulch them all up. Like whether I got them lined up on the curve or kind of off the curve, kind of in the street, I'll put my cones out. That way, that area where my leaves are at, that's the area I'm operating in, where I'm going to mulch them all up. Once I mulch them all up, I'm going to possibly disperse some of them back into the yard, and then the remaining, I'm going to bag it. So I charge for my bag. Then if I take anything off the property, as far as debris or any type of leaf bags, then I charge for that. So I'm charging for my bags if I use it. It only benefits me sometimes to charge for my bags and to haul them away, because that way, you know, I can charge instead of mulching them all up. Then, you know, it is what it is. But I do both ways. If it's not a lot of leaves, then I just mulch them up like he said, like I'm cutting the lawn until I mulch all the leaves up. But I'm gonna try it starting out that way first, the way it was suggested to me. And what was suggested to me was blow everything out, blow around the trees, and then mulch up the leaves like I am cutting the lawn. Mulch them up and then remove them off of the lawn, and go from there. So I know part of the yard, in the front yard with this particular yard, it's not a lot of leaves. So it's just on one side where the big tree is at. On that one side is where all the leaves have accumulated. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try it a different way. I'll try to get some footage of it. Stay tuned. I also had one of the properties that I took care of. This past summer. I had told the customer, hey, you might want to get these leaves up off the grass so you don't, smother your grass and stuff. Are you you want me to take care of you with a leaf service? And she said, yeah, how much is it? So I told her, my minimum is going to be, for her yard, since I took care of her, I told her I'll do it for $350. What the heck is up with this thing? Open up. I would do it for $350 plus tax. She said, oh my God, that's too steep. So, I mean, you paid $400 for somebody to clean out your, paid $400 for somebody to clean out your little flower beds that I recommended to you. So this is way more intense than that. But that's here nor there. My price is my price, and I think I'm already giving you a break with $350. Usually I'm charging $4 to $4.25. I used to charge $3.75, just to do an average leaf cleanup, mulching up, things like that. See, when I go into doing a yard, I go into doing the service. I go into, this is a leaf job. And however I clean up these leaves is at my discretion. Especially if you don't tell me, hey, I would like these leaves taken off the property. If you want it taken off the property, then that's why I blow everything off to the curve. I mulch them up and then I bag it and take it off the property. Or I can suggest, once you start suggesting that you want the leaves taken off, I don't tell you my method. I'll say first, hey, if you want me to take these leaves off, it's going to be such and such price because I'm going to bring my trailer, my leaf trailer, blow everything to the curve, suck them up. This is going to be your price. And if that's going to be too steep for you, then I would suggest, well, I could just mulch them up and we could do it for $3.75. Or my minimum now is $4 to $4.25. I'll say, hey, leaf services start at $4.25. If you want me to just come over there, mulch them up, get it up, cleaned up, blown out, things like that. So, that's how I do it. I go into, hey, this is a leaf job. This is what's going to be the price. Hey, this is a spring cleanup. This is my price. Because with the spring cleanup, the only difference is you're blowing out leaves, you're getting up leaves, you're mulching up leaves, you're picking up sticks, you're picking up, debris, you're picking up, paper, you're picking up, things in the yard. You're doing a full spring cleanup. Now, the spring cleanup don't consist of bushes or anything like that could get added into it, but a spring cleanup is just basically getting your yard ready for the summer, which is, like I said, I'll come in, pick up any of the loose sticks that fell from the tree, throughout the winter. There might be a down limb that you got to drag or pick up. You're picking up limbs stems, debris, blowing leaves, mulching leaves, things like that. That's kind of like a spring cleanup to me. If I'm just doing leaves, I'm just blowing out the leaves, blowing out your flower beds, mulching it up, or getting them off the property, or blowing them off the property and then bagging them and getting them away. Leaf cleanup. Fall cleanup, same thing. I'm picking up sticks, I'm blowing out leaves, I'm just mulching them up. But I'm just adding in sticks, picking up paper, picking up limbs, things like that. They're almost the same, but you're doing something extra, which means you're getting paid extra. So, and you're taking away more debris, which means you're going to be getting paid extra. But yeah, that's the way I do it. And that's the way I suggest to my customers when I do leaf cleanups. And then it's just the way it is. I looked at a video, and the guy does a real good job mulching up leaves, cleaning up the leaves, but to me personally, he was undercharging himself. He wasn't charging enough. And in order for you to make a profit and make it worth your while, especially when the wind is blowing, it's starting to snow, and you're using your equipment of what you got, which is a push mower and a small blower, which got the job done. It got the job done, but you need to make more money in order to buy the better equipment that's going to make you more efficient and make your job a little bit easier when you get better equipment. So instead of a walk behind actual push mower, you can have a 36 walk behind push mower, or a stand-on 36-inch stand-on zero turn that's going to mulch up all those leaves real quick, real fine, and man, you're getting more coverage, and you're doing, I wouldn't say a better job, because the guy did a good job with just a push mower and a small, leaf blower. He still did a good job, got a weed eater, still did a good job, but I believe that he shortchanged himself because he didn't charge enough. The job that he did was at least a good $150 to $250 job as far as what we consider leaf cleanup. And he did state that he gives his customers deals, and they're cheaper than what the average other guy would charge for a leaf cleanup. And they say, yeah, let's do it right away. That's a sign right there. When you have customers and all your customers are saying, yeah, let's do it right away, and you're charging cheap, or you're charging less than the other guy for that particular service. Like, you should not be doing a leaf service, whether you're mulching up leaves or getting the leaves off, unless you're making at least that $225. That's the least that you should be, like, at least if you're just starting out, or you want to be a little bit under your competition. Like, I've never done a leaf cleanup or mulching up leaves for $65. If anything, I'm starting out at $125 or $150 because of the nature of the service. Like I said, right now it's going to be chilly. It's summertime. These leaves are a little bit wet, and he was out there and it was starting to snow. So I know those leaves were getting wet, you know, and things like that. So, man, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say. But he should have charged more. And I suggested he should have charged more. That's my opinion. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do if you're trying to make money. He probably made money in a sense to himself, but he's shortchanging himself as far as what he should be charging. And I'm not trying to come out negative towards him, but I truly believe in my heart that he should have charged more, because I've been in that position too, where I don't know if I've been in that position to do that, because when I started doing leaves, I researched prices and what should be charged for leaf cleanup. But anyway, guys, let me get out of here. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm not bashing the guy or nothing like that. I'm just stating that he should have charged more for his leaf services.